My math homework number 25, Thursday. Number 1, it says Jim uses ribbon to make bookmarks. Jim has 9 feet of ribbon. He uses 1/3 foot of ribbon to make each bookmark. What is the total number of bookmarks Jim makes with all 9 feet? So we know that he has 9 feet of ribbon, and he wants to use every 1/3 to make a bookmark. And we want to figure out how many bookmarks he made. So every 1/3. So you want to split up this 9 feet into thirds. So it'll be 9 divided by a third. So we know that'll be keep, change, flip. So the answer is 27 bookmarks. Number 2, complete each conversion by writing the correct number into the box. So we know that King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So the first one is mm, millimeter, which is right there. We're trying to go to cm, which is one jump to the left. So here's my 7. Here's my hidden decimal. One jump to the left would be 0.7. So the answer will be this one, 0.7. Let's go and erase this now. Let's move on to the next one. Now it says 7 cm, which is right here. And we're trying to get to just m. So that's the base. 1, 2. 2 times to the left. Here's 7 again. There's a decimal. 1, 2. So it'll be 0.07. So it'll be 0.07. It'll be that one right there. Let's erase it and do the very last one. The last one is going to be, well, 7 km, which is right here. And we're trying to get it to m, which is just the meters. 1, 2, 3. So here's 7 again. And it was 3 times to the right. 1, 2, 3. So it would be 7,000. And it will be this one. That's all you have to do. For number 3, it says, Tom has a water tank that holds 5 gallons of water. Part A. Tom uses water from a full tank to fill 6 bottles that each hold 16 ounces and a pitcher that holds half of a gallon. How many ounces of water are left in the water tank? Alright, so we know that he has 5 gallons, right? And it says that Tom uses water from a full tank, so the 5 gallons, to fill 6 bottles that each hold 16. So we know there's these 16 ounces per bottle, and there's 6 bottles. Let's see how much that is so far. 6 times 6 is 36, carry the 3. 6 times 1 is 6, add 3 is 9. So we know that the 6 bottles is 96 ounces, and we also know that he uses half a gallon. So think about a gallon, right? There's 128 fluid ounces in 1 gallon. There's 128 toys in a gallon, but it's just a half a gallon. So we'll take 128 ounces in a gallon divided by 2 to figure out what is really half a gallon in ounces. We know that will be 0, and it can go into 4. So pretty much 64. So we know that 96 is from the bottles, plus the 64 from the pitcher. We know that he used a total of 160 ounces in all. Now we got to figure out how much he has left. We know that 5 gallons, right? Remember, there's 128 toys per gallon, but there's 5 gallons of it. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to now convert the 5 gallons into ounces to see how many ounces there are. So we did 128 because there's 128 ounces per gallon, and we know there's 5 gallons. So now we're going to multiply. 8 times 5 is 40, carry the 4. 5 times 2 is 10, add 4 makes 14. And 5 times 1 is 5, add 1 makes 6. We know there's 640 ounces, but then we have to subtract the 160 from the bottles and the pitcher. And we know that, let's see, that will be 8, and then that will be 480 ounces left. So the answer is going to be 480 ounces remaining. Part B, Tom drinks 4 pints of water a day. How many full tanks of water will he drink in 30 days? So he drinks 4 pints a day. And he does this for 30 days. So we'll do 30 times 4 to figure out how many pints he will drink in those 30 days. We know that he needs 120 pints. And we know that every gallon or every water tank is 5 gallons, right? So now we got to convert that into pints. So we know that, remember the story of Kingdom of Gallon? There's a prince and princess for every queen. And there's 4 queens, so we know there's going to be 8 pints in a gallon. So those are my 4 queens because my gallon. So so there's 8. We know there is 8 pints in 1 gallon, but a water tank can hold 5. So what we'll do is we'll do 8 pints per gallon times 5 gallons in a water tank. That will give us 40 pints in every gallon, right? So to figure out this, how many water tanks you can drink, you can do division, or you can do like this. 40, that's one water tank. Then it goes another 40, so that makes 80. That's another water, so there's 2 water tanks. Then it goes 40, 80, 120, and that will be 3 water tanks. So we know he'll drink 3 water tanks in 30 days.